apologies for the sweaty, messy look, I guess. I've just done my 5k run, a treadmill speed session, and then some Pilates, but I'm not on to talk about that today. What I want to do is just introduce the challenges that we've set this year. So my challenge at the minute is I'm trying to bring down my marathon time. At the moment my marathon PB is 5:08, which isn't great, to be honest. I'm not that happy with it, but no matter what I do, I just can't seem to break it, which is probably why it's a PB. In fact, most of the marathons at the minute I run around 5:20ish. So I'm trying a couple of different training methods this year to try and bring that time down. I have 4 marathons booked and 4 ultras this year, and don't plan on booking anything else. So that's my focus for this year, is to bring that time down, and hopefully by the time I run New York in November, November 3rd, I think it is 3rd, 4th, around then, I'm hoping to be sub 5, so I'm hoping to get my PB in New York. I'd obviously like to take a lot more off that time. My ultimate challenge is to qualify for Boston, and to do that at the minute you're looking at taking around 2 hours off that time, and that's just a huge chunk of time, especially over a marathon. It's not the pace that's an issue. I can run the pace that's needed to run that kind of time in a marathon. I just can't sustain it over a marathon distance, and so that's what I've got to work on. I've got to work on sustaining that pace. So my challenge this year is to break the sub 5 bar in a marathon, and also to try and start being able to sustain a quicker pace over longer distances, so that ultimately I can get a Boston qualifying time. Now, it's not going to be easy, and I'm trying different methods at the minute. I'm trying to train myself to work towards heart rate, which is a big learning curve. I'm 3 weeks in and I'm still really struggling with it, if I'm honest, finding it really tough. But I know the results work, so from the people that have done it, they've seen brilliant results, and that's kind of what I'm just focusing on at the minute. I'm trying not to get too bogged down by it, and just give it a go for the next couple of weeks until Brighton, which is my first marathon. That's in April. So that's what my overall challenge is. There's not a specific thing like last year where I was doing the 12 in 12 and I was raising money for charity. There's nothing like that this year. It is simply focusing on breaking some times. I've not actually had a PB in any distance since November 17, I think it was. So it's been a while, and I think doing all the ultras and things last year, it just took it out of my legs completely. I'm still struggling. I still get really bad calf pain as soon as I set off. So we'll just have to see. I'm doing the best I can, and I'm hoping that's what happens. But I'll get there. The other challenge this year is a fun one, and it's one that I'm doing with my daughter. It's actually her challenge that she's decided upon. I don't know why, but there we go. So she's decided that this year we'll be doing the Parkrun Alphabet Challenge, and it's actually great fun. For those that don't know, first of all, what Parkrun is a free weekly timed 5k. In this country they're at 9 a.m. on a Saturday. In other countries the times vary. I think when we went to Florida it was at 7:30 in the morning. I can't remember the exact time, but in the UK they're at 9 o'clock. And obviously each parkrun is called something different. So my home parkrun's Nostell, and then there's other ones. So there's Pontefract, Frickley, they're close by, Rothwell's close by, loads of them all over, up and down the country. And obviously they all start with a different letter of the alphabet. So my daughter is trying to collect all 26 letters. Now there's currently no parkrun that begins with an X, so we've took that one off the list. So we've just got 25 to do. And we're struggling a bit with Z, because I think with Z we have to go abroad, I think, from memory, which I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure something out. So it might be that we get all of them by X and Z, because X we can't do and Z's abroad. But we're doing really well. I'm just going to have a quick count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ticked off. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more where we know where we're going to go. So It's just the others that we need to figure out. So around here, for example, the letter J, the nearest letter J is in Jersey, which would mean another holiday away. It's the expense and whether we can afford to do that at the minute. Others are closer in London, so the Q is in London, so again that's time away. The V is in London as well, so yeah, it's just planning it all and figuring it all out. But it's been loads of fun visiting different parkruns, and it's great seeing how different parkruns run as well. So they all have their own ways of like dealing with the funnel and dealing with the finish tokens and where the times are and stuff. So it's quite nice watching what other parkruns doing, going, oh yeah, that works really well, we could do that, or yeah, no, we don't want to do that. And it's nice meeting all the different communities in the parkrun, because parkrun is kind of like a family. You get to know the same people week in, week out running the 5k, and the core team are always very close as well. So it's just really nice meeting all the different parkrunners all over the country. That was the dog, if you heard that. He's sat at the side of me. I'd show you, but I don't know how to turn the camera on. So we're enjoying that, and she's enjoying it too, and it also gives us some time together. So there are 2 challenges. I'll keep you updated how they're going. I've just put January's update on the blog as well, so you can have a read about the running side of things. And yeah, wish me luck, because 2 hours is a huge amount of time to take off a marathon, and I'm starting to panic a little bit, but we'll get there.